Good morning, students. In previous class, we solved some questions of functions based on domains and range. Okay. Now we solve some questions based on functions. Okay. Let take a question. Take a question. Your first question is g equal to 1 1 2 3 3 5 4 7. Okay, a function. First question is that your first question is g is equal to 1 1 2 3 3 5 4 7, a function. Okay, second one, if this is described by the formula, if this is described by the formula gx is equal to alpha x plus beta. Okay, then what values should be assigned to should be assigned to alpha and beta, to alpha and beta. Okay, this is the questions here. First of all, once more time we see the question. Is g 1 1 2 3 3 5 4 7 a function? First question is that. Okay, second one, if this is described by the formula gx is equal to alpha x plus beta, then what values should be assigned to a alpha and beta? Okay, now let's solve it. First of all, we write which is given. First of all, we write we have g is equal to what? 1 1 2 3 3 5 and 4 7. Okay, first of all we described that we discuss about is g is a function or not. Okay, first of all, for the definition of functions, any ordered pair which is belonging to R have no two ordered pairs which have the same first elements, and all the first elements of associated to a element in B. Okay, in this function g, we observe that no two ordered pairs have the same first component. Have no two ordered pairs have the same first component, and all first component associated to different elements, and no two ordered pairs in G have the same first component So by the definition of function, G is a function. Okay, here we observe that we write, since no two, we write the reason behind that. No two ordered pairs in G have the have the same first component, same same first component. Okay, so G is a function, right? So G is a function such that what, g1 is equal to 1, g2 is equal to 3, such that g1 is equal to 1, g2 is equal to 3, okay, g3 is equal to 5, and g4 is equal to 7. Okay, now okay, now we have we take it is given that what, gx is equal to alpha x plus beta, and since we have g1 is equal to 1 we take, and g2 is equal to 3 by the question. So we have take equation 1. From equation 1 we have g1, we put x is equal to 1, that is g1 is equal to what, alpha into 1 plus beta is equal to 1. This implies that alpha plus beta is equal to 1. Take equation 2. Okay, similarly here we put x is equal to 2, again from equation 1 we get x is equal to 2, that is g2 is equal to alpha into 2 plus beta is equal to what, 3 na. So we have 2 alpha plus beta is equal to what, 3. Take equation number 3. Now what, solving equation 2 and 3 na. Okay, now solving equation 2 and 3 we get, write alpha plus beta is equal to 1 and 2 alpha plus beta is equal to 3. On subtracting, minus minus minus, beta cancel to each other. Here we write, we have minus 2 alpha plus alpha, that is minus alpha is equal to minus 3 plus 1, that is minus 2. Minus 2 na, minus minus cancel to each other, so the value of alpha is 2. One answer is that, and from equation 2 putting the value of alpha in equation 2. Now using equation 2 we have 1 put alpha is equal to 2. This is another answer. Okay, so the required values of alpha and beta, alpha is equal to 2 and beta is equal to minus 1. This is your complete answer. Okay, so dear students, In this way you solve that type of questions. Okay, now we take another questions based on the function. Okay, let's see the next question. let let a function f such that r to r be given by f of x is equal to x square plus 3. Okay, x square plus 3. Okay, find first point x such that f of x is equal to 28. Okay, and second one, the pre-image of the pre-image of 39 and 2 under f and 2. Okay, under f. This is your question. Let's see once more time. Let f such that r to r be given by f of x is equal to x square plus 3. Okay, find first point x such that f of x is equal to 28. Second one, the pre-image of 39 and 2 under the f, means function. Okay, now let's solve it. First of all, we have the given function f of x is equal to x square plus 3 na. So we have f of x is equal to what? X square plus 3. Okay, now according to, we first of all we find x such that f of x is equal to 28 na. Since f of x is equal to what? 28, this implies that putting the value of f of x, that is x square plus 3 is equal to 28 now. So x square is equal to 28 minus 3, that is x square is equal to 25. X square is equal to 25. So thus the value of x is plus minus 5. Hence x such that f of x is equal to 28 is equal to what? Minus 5 and plus 5 na, which are both are real numbers. One answer is that. Now we solve second question. Our second question is find the pre-image of 39 and 2 under f. Okay, let x be the pre-image. First of all, let x be the pre-image of 39 then f of x is equal to 39. Okay, f of x is equal to 39 na, that is we have x square plus 3, we have the function f of x is equal to x square plus 3 is equal to 39, that is x square is equal to 39 minus 3, we have what? 36 na. So the value of x is possible value plus minus 6. So pre-image of 39 are minus 6 and plus 6, which is belong to real number na. So pre-images of 39, so the pre-images the pre-images of 39 are what? -6 and +6 here. That is your answer. Now also we find the pre-image of 2 na, so let x be a pre-image of 2. Then again by same concept, f of x is equal to 2, and we have f of x is equal to what? X square plus 3 na, is equal to 2. That is, we have x square is equal to 2 minus 3, that is -1. So the x square is equal to under root -1, which is not real, that is imaginary value na, which is iota I. Okay, and the value of imaginary I is under root -1. This is imaginary value, not real. So we find that no real value of x satisfies the equation x square is equal to under root -1. Therefore 2 does not have any pre-image under f. Means here x does not belong real value. Okay, therefore means thus 2 does not have any pre-image under f. Okay, this is your complete answer. Okay, so students, you solve all the questions of your NCERT exercise based on the same concept. Now take some other question of NCERT. Let's see. Next question of your NCERT exercise. Let any function f is equal to 1 1 2 3 0 -1 -1 -3 be a function. Let this is be a function described by the formula f of x is equal to ax plus b. Okay, for some integers a b, for some integers a b. Okay, find a and b. This is your question. So in previous question we solved that type of questions na? So in the same way we solve this question also. First of all we write the functions. We have the function. First of all we write we have the function f is equal to what? 1 1 2 3 0 1 -1 -3. Okay, here clearly f of 1 is equal to 1. Okay, f of 2 is equal to 3. Okay, f of 0 -1, and finally f of -1 is equal to 3 by the concept of functions. Okay, and we have and we have f of x is equal to what? Ax plus b, and we have what? F of x is equal to ax plus b na. So let's see on the next page. Since we have f of x is equal to ax plus b, okay, therefore what? First of all we take f of 1 is equal to 1 and f of 2 is equal to 3 by the questions. Now we satisfy that condition for the given functions. So we have f of x, so we put f of 1 a into 1 plus b is equal to 1. So we have an equation a plus b is equal to 1. Take equation 1 and here we satisfy that functions. So f of 2 is equal to a into 2 plus b is equal to 3. So we have 2a, take equation 2. Now solving equation 1 and 2, okay. Now solving equation 1 and 2, we get what? Your first equation is a plus b is equal to 1 and another equation is 2a plus b is equal to 3, okay. Now minus plus cancel out. Here we left minus a, here plus 1 minus 3 is minus 2, minus cancel to each other. So we have a is equal to 2, okay. Now putting the value of 2a in equation 1, since from equation 1 putting the value of a in that equation, so 2 plus b is equal to 1, that is b is equal to minus 1, okay. So required value of a and b, so the required values are a is equal to 2 and b is equal to minus 1. This is your answer, okay dear students. So we solve that type of questions in this way. We solve that type of question in this way, okay. Yes. Now we take some questions of your NCERT exercise. Let's see, okay. Let set x is given by 1 2 3 4, okay, and another set y is equal to 1 5 9 11 15 and 16. Your question is determine which of the following sets are the function from x to y. Your options are: first, functions f1 is given by 1 1 2 11 3 1 415. Second function f2 is given by 1127 okay. And third one f3 is defined by 15293145 and 211. Okay, here two given sets x and y are given, and determine which of the following sets are functions from x to y. Okay, now you know that by the definition of function all the elements of A is associated to an element of B, and every element in A has a unique is associated a unique has a unique image in B, na. So let's observe the functions. First of all we take first function as f1. Here 1 1 2 11 3 1 and 4 15, right? This is the function of, or not? Yes, f1 is a function. F1 is the function. Why? Because of f1 has all the elements of first here 1 2 3 4. Here that is f1 is a function x to y, na. So all element of x is associated to an element in y. Okay, 1 2 3 4 here, and no two ordered pair in f1 have the same first component. No any ordered pair has the first component same. So f1 is a function from x to y. Okay, right? Now we observe f2. 1 2 3 f2 1 2 3 4. f2 is also not a function. Why? Why? Because of 4 is not belong as a first component in f2. So f2 is not a function from x to y. Now we observe the third function f3 1 5 2 9 2 11 3 1 4 5. Here this is also not a function because of 2 9 and 2 11 belong to f3, which means that 2 is related to 2 elements in y, na. It means then 2 is related to 2 element in y by the definition of function. Every element of x has a unique associated in a unique with a unique image unique element in y. So f3 is also not a function from x to y. So among the following only f1 is the function from x to y. Okay, so dear students, you solve all the questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics and complete the exercise based on functions and domain and ranges. Okay, so in next class we solve some other questions based on functions and we find the domain and ranges also. Thank you.